like to thank our sponsors and all those who have supported us through this production. Dubai Calendar, Royal Enfield, Home Center, DNL Designs, Ines Baby Designs, What's Up Dubai, Custom Shop, Drama Galleries, Yalla Dance, Constant Captures Productions, What's On Dubai, Savoir Flair, City 101.6, Dubai Eye. Yeah. The play will be performed in 2 acts, and there will be an intermission between the acts of 10 minutes. I need your masks on at all times. And switch those fucking cell phones off. Switch them off. During the break, if you feel like using the washroom, feel free to, but again, it's one at a time because of fucking social distancing. During an act, if you feel like exiting this auditorium, I'll talk to you later about that, but you can exit to your right. There is a fire exit which I have blocked pretty aptly for you to be as uncomfortable to exit this auditorium as you think. And the fact remains that you will be allowed back into this auditorium only after the end of the act. Because after a certain point of time, the junction is the entire set for this play. No flash photography, no videography, actors get disturbed. Me too. During the break, the only thing you can bring back is your own sweet ass and some water. Don't get food or anything else that stinks this place up, because this is going to blow up at the end of the night. So don't do that, guys. Don't bring back any food or drink. And I request you again, in the break, please come back anytime. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Reservoir.
Right. Let me tell you what Like a Virgin's about. It's about this girl who digs a guy with a big dick. The whole song is literally a metaphor for big dicks.
No, it's not. It's about a girl who's really vulnerable. She's been fucked over a few times, and then she finally meets a guy who's really sensitive.
Whoa. Time out, Green Bay. Tell that bullshit to the tourists.
Toby? Who the fuck is Toby? Toby. Think.
It's not about a nice girl who meets a sensitive boy. Granted, that's what True Blue's about. No argument there.
How does True Blue go again?
You haven't heard of True Blue? That's one of Madonna's biggest hits. I don't even follow this pop and pop shit, and even I've heard of True Blue.
Look, asshole, I didn't say I hadn't heard of it. All I asked was, how does it go? Excuse me for not being the world's biggest Madonna fan.
I actually hate Madonna.
I liked her earlier stuff, Lucky Star, Borderline. But when she got into that Papa Don't Preach shit, I kind of tuned out. Yeah.
Fuck all that. I'm trying to make a point here. You're going to make me lose my train of thought.
Oh, fuck yeah. Toby's that little China girl.
What's that? What the fuck was I talking about?
It's an old book I found in a jacket I worn in a coon's age. Toby what? What the fuck was her last name?
What the fuck was I talking about?
You were saying that True Blue was about a nice girl who meets a sensitive fella, but Like a Virgin is a metaphor for big dicks.
Right. Let me tell you what Like a Virgin's about. It's about this coos who's a regular fuck machine. I'm talking all the time. Morning, day, night, afternoon, evening. Dick.
How many dicks was that?
A lot. And then one day she meets this John Holmes motherfucker and whoa, baby. This guy's like fucking Charles Bronson in The Great Escape. He's digging tunnels. Now I'm talking about some serious dick action. She's feeling something she ain't felt since forever. Pain.
Chew? Toby Chew? Nah.
It hurts her. It shouldn't hurt her. Her pussy should be bubble yum by now, but when this cat fucks her, it hurts her. Hurts her like the very first time. The pain's reminding a fuck machine what it was like to be a virgin. Hence, Like a Virgin.
Wrong.
What the fuck wrong? I'm right. Fuck you know about anything anyway. You're still listening to Jerry fucking Vale.
Not wrong, dumbass. Wong. You know, like the Chinese name.
You know what? Give me that fucking thing.
What the fuck you think you're doing? Give me my book back.
I'll give it back when we leave.
What do you mean give it me when we leave? Give it to me now.
For the past 15 minutes, you've been droning on with names. Toby.
Toby?
Toby. Toby Wong. Toby Wong. Toby Chung. Fucking Charlie Chan. I got Madonna's big dick coming out of my right ear and Toby Jap, I don't know who the fuck, coming out of my left.
What do you care?
You're annoying as shit. I care a lot.
Give me my book back.
You gonna put it away?
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do with it.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to keep it.
Joe, you want me to shoot him for you?
Shit. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
Have you guys been listening to K. Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s Weekend?
Yeah. It's fucking great, isn't
Can
it?
you believe the songs they've been playing?
No, you know what I heard the other day?
What?
Heartbeat, it's a love beat. By little Tony DeFranco, the DeFranco family? Yeah. I haven't heard that song since I was in 5th fucking grade.
Yeah, that's a fucking great song.
Yeah.
You know, this morning when I was driving down here, I was playing it. And The Night the Lights Went On in Georgia came on. Now, I haven't heard this song since it was big. But when it was big, I must have heard it, what, a million trillion fucking times? I'm listening to it this morning and I just realized for the very first time, the lady who's singing the song is the one who shot Andy.
You didn't know Vicki Lawrence killed the guy?
No, I thought the cheating wife did.
They say it in the song.
Yeah, I know. Must have fucking zoned out when that part came on. I used to think that when she sang that little sister stuff, that she's talking about the sister-in-law.
She did it. She killed the cheating wife, too.
Who gives a fuck?
Interesting.
Can I get you guys a cup of coffee?
Right, we're gonna be hitting it. I'll take care of the check.
Here you go. Pay the register if you don't mind. Have a good day.
Sure thing. I'll get this. You guys put in for the tip. When I finish, I want my book back.
Sorry, it's my book now.
Blonde, shoot this piece of shit, will you?
All right, everybody, cough up a buck for the little lady. Going a buck.
I don't tip.
What do you mean you don't tip?
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in tipping?
Fuck. I love this guy. He's a fucking madman.
Do you have any idea what these girls make? They make shit.
Oh, don't give me that. She don't make money, she can quit.
Oh, shit. I don't even know a fucking Jew would have the balls to say that. So let me get this straight. You never ever tip.
Look, I don't tip just because society says I got a tip. I tip when somebody deserves a tip. You know, when they put forth a little bit of that extra effort, they deserve a little something. But this tipping automatically, that shit's for the birds. As far as I'm concerned, they're just doing their job.
Hey, our girl was a nice girl.
Our girl was okay, all right? She didn't do anything special.
Ah, so what's special for you? Taking you in the kitchen and sucking your dick?
Yeah, I'd go with 12% for that.
We've been sitting here a long fucking time, right? And I ordered coffee. Now, she's only filled my cup 3 times. When I order coffee, I want it filled 6 times.
What if she's too busy?
I'm too busy? The words too busy shouldn't be in a waitress's vocabulary.
Uh-huh. You know what, Mr. Pink? I think the last thing you need is another cup of coffee.
You know what? It's not like these girls are starving to death. They're making minimum wage. You know, when I worked minimum wage, I wasn't lucky enough to have a job that society deemed tip-worthy.
And now we get down to the problem. It's not just that he's a cheap bastard.
It is that too.
Oh, it is that too, but it's also the fact that he couldn't get a job as a waiter. But you sound like a pissed off dishwasher screaming, "Fuck those cunts and their tips!"
So you don't give a shit that they're counting on your tips to live?
Do you know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin playing for the waitresses.
Oh, fuck you. You have no idea what you're talking about, right? These people bust their asses. This is a hard job.
No, all right. So's working at McDonald's, right? But you don't feel the need to tip them. Why? They're serving you food, you should tip them. But no. Society says tip these folks here, but not those folks over there. And I say that's fucking bullshit.
Look, they work much harder than the kids in McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Really? I don't see them cleaning any fryers.
Look, they get taxed on all the tips they make. You stiff them and it hurts.
Hey, waitressing is the #1 occupation for female non-college graduates in this country.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically the one job any woman can take and hope to make a living on. The reason is tips.
Fuck all that. Now look, you know what? I'm very sorry that the government taxes their tips. That's fucked up. But that ain't my fault. It would appear that waitresses are just one of the many groups that the government fucks in the ass on a regular basis. You know, show me a paper that says they shouldn't do it, I'll sign it. Put it to a vote, and I'll vote for it. But what I won't do is play ball. And this non-college level bullshit you're giving me, you know what, I got 2 words for you. Learn to fucking type. Because if you're expecting me to help out with the rent, you're in for a big fucking surprise.
Fuck, I agree with the guy. Give me my $1 back.
Money right there.
Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling. Wait a minute. Who didn't throw in?
Mr. Pink,
Mr. Pink. Why?
you don't tip.
You don't tip. You don't tip. Why?
You don't believe in it.
Shut up. What do you mean you don't believe in it? Cough up a buck. I paid for your goddamn breakfast.
Yeah. Come on.
All right, look, okay, since you paid for the breakfast, I'll throw in. But normally, I would never do this.
Don't give a shit what you normally do. Just cough up a buck like everybody else. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's get a move on.
This way?
Whoa, easy. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry. Some random fucking bitches killed me.
Hey. Cut that shit out. You hurt. You hurt pretty bad, but you ain't dying, kid.
Oh, fuck. Oh, this blood, man. I'm gonna die, I know.
Hey. I didn't realize. Degree in medicine, huh? Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Answer the fucking question. Are you a doctor?
Not a fucking doctor.
So you got no idea what you're talking about. So if you're through with giving me your amateur opinion, just fucking relax. Hey, Joe's gonna be here any minute, right? He's gonna get you a doctor. Doctor's gonna fix you up. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Say it with me. You're gonna be okay. Say the words. You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna be okay.
That's it. That's it, buddy. Keep some pressure on. Look, I can't do anything for you right now, huh? But when Joe gets here, which should be any minute now, he's gonna make you okay, alright? Yeah. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait for Joe. Hey, who are we waiting for? Who are we waiting for?
Joe.
Joe, yes. Bet your sweet ass here. Alright? Relax, kid. Hold on. Hold on.
Don't leave me.
Hey. I ain't going anywhere. Easy, I'm right here. I ain't going anywhere.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm so scared. Would you hold me?
I'm right here. Yeah. Look, hey. I'm right here. Look, you. Go ahead and be scared, huh? You've been brave enough for one day, you're allowed to be scared. It's okay. Right? Nothing's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be okay.
I don't want to be a fly in the ointment. But if help doesn't get you soon, I gotta see a doctor. I don't give a fuck about jail, I can't die.
You're not gonna fucking die, alright, kid? You're not gonna die.
I wasn't born yesterday, man. I'm hurt bad.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. You're gonna be okay.
Okay. Yeah. Bless your heart for what you're trying to do. I was panicking there, man. But I'm okay now. The fact is, I'm shot in the gut. And without proper medical attention, I'm going to die.
I can't take you to a hospital.
Fuck jail! Man, you don't have to take me in, just drop me off to the sidewalk, man.
Easy.
I won't tell them anything. I won't tell them anything. I swear to fucking God. Look at me. Look at me, Larry. You'll be safe. I won't tell them anything.
Look, I can't take you to a fucking hospital. You're not gonna fucking die, alright?
Oh, fuck! I'm begging you, take me to a doctor, man.
Look, along with the kneecap, the gut is the most painful place to die.
Yeah, no shit!
But it takes a long time to die from it, yeah? Look, I'm talking about days, yeah? Hey, you're gonna wish you were dead, but you ain't gonna die from this wound, kid. Alright? Time's on your side. Time's on your side. You're gonna be
Is that a
okay.
fucking setup or what? Oh, fuck. Orange got tagged?
Gunshot.
Oh, that's just fucking great. Where's Brown?
Dead.
What? How the fuck did he die?
Fuck do you think? Cops shot him.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. Is it bad?
As opposed to good?
Oh, fuck. Oh, this is so fucked up, man. Oh, fuck. Somebody fucked us big time, man.
Hey. You really think we were set up?
You even doubt it, man? I don't think we got set up. I know we got set up. I mean, seriously, really, where did all those cops come from, huh? One minute they're not there, the next minute they're there. You know, I didn't hear any sirens going off. Okay, the alarm went off, right? You know, when an alarm goes off, you got an average response time of 4 minutes. Unless a patrol car happens to be going down that street at that particular moment, you got 4 minutes before they can realistically respond. But in 1 minute, there were 17 blue boys out there, all loaded for bear, all knowing exactly what the fuck they were doing, and they were just there, man. You remember the second wave? The ones that showed up in the patrol cars? Yeah, those were the ones responding to the alarm. But those other motherfuckers were already there. They were waiting for us. What? Wait, you haven't thought about this?
I haven't had a chance to think about it. At first, I was just trying to get the fuck out of there. And since I've been dealing with him.
Well, look, you better start thinking about it, man. Because I sure as fuck am thinking about it. You know what? In fact, that's all I'm thinking about. Whoever set us up knows about this place. I came this close to just driving off. There could have been cops waiting for me here for all I knew. And for all we know, they're cops coming here right this fucking minute.
All right. Let's take it there. Come on.
Fuck! What the fuck am I even doing here, man? You know, I felt funny about this job right off. And as soon as I fucking felt it, I should have said no thank you and just walked. But I never fucking listened. No. You know, every time I ever got burned buying weed, I knew that there was something off about the guy. But I wanted to believe him. Because if he's not lying to me, and it is Thai stick, whoa, baby. But it's never fucking Thai stick. And I said to myself that if I felt that way about a job, I'd just walk. And I did. And I didn't. Because the fucking money!
All right. What's done is done. I need you cool. Are you cool?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Splash some water on your face. Come on. Take a breather. All right. Have a smoke.
No, I quit. Oh, why? You got one?
All right. Let's go over this thing. So we're in the place. Everything's going fine. Suddenly the alarm goes off. I turn around and I see all these cops outside. Yeah, you're right. It's like bam! I blink and they're just there. Everybody starts going ape shit. Mr. Blonde, he starts shooting.
That's not correct.
What's wrong with it?
The cops didn't show till Mr. Blonde started shooting everyone.
As soon as I heard the alarm, I saw the cops.
Look, man, no. Look, I'm telling you, it wasn't that soon. The cops didn't let their presence be known till Mr. Blonde went off. I'm not saying they weren't there. I'm saying they were there, but they didn't move in till Mr. Blonde became a madman. That's how I know we got set up. I mean, come on, you can see that, can't you, Mr. White?
Enough with this Mr. White bullshit.
Whoa. Don't tell me your fucking name. I don't want to fucking know it. And I sure as shit ain't gonna be telling you mine.
All right. This is bad. How'd you get away?
I mean, look, I just started blasting my way out of there. You know, everybody had guns out and blazing, so I just shot my way out. Tagged a couple of cops, too. Did you kill anybody?
Couple of cops.
No real people?
Just cops.
Could you believe Mr. Blonde?
That was one of the most insane fucking things I've seen in my life. I mean, why the hell would Joe hire someone like that?
You know what? I don't want to kill anybody, right? But if you're standing in my way and in that door and I gotta get out that door, one way or another, you're getting out of my way.
That's the way I look at it. I mean, choice between doing 10 years and taking out some stupid motherfucker ain't no choice at all. But I ain't no madman either. What the hell was Joe thinking hiring that guy? You can't work with a guy like that. That motherfucker's unstable. What do you think? You think he just panicked or he's trigger happy?
I think he's a sick fucking maniac. That's what I think. You know, you were awful goddamn lucky that he didn't shoot us while he was shooting up the place. I came this close to just taking his ass out myself.
Yeah.
You know what? Everybody panics, right? When things get tense, everybody panics. I don't care what your name is. I don't care where you're from. It's human nature. But you panic on the inside. You panic in your head. You give yourself a couple of seconds of panic, and then you get a grip and you deal with the situation. What you don't do is shoot up the place and kill everybody.
What you're supposed to do is act like a professional.
Right.
A psychopath isn't a professional. You can't work with those motherfuckers. You don't know what they're going to do the next minute, how they're going to behave. I mean, Jesus Christ. How old do you think that black girl was? 19, 20?
You see what happened to anybody else?
After Mr. Orange and I got in the car, Mr. Brown just floored it. After that, I don't know what went down.
No, at that point, it became every man for himself. As for blonde or blue, I don't have the faintest idea what happened to them. As soon as I got out, I never looked back.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think the cops caught them or killed them.
You don't think that they could have punched through? I mean, you found a hole.
Yeah, and that was a fucking miracle. I mean, but if they did get away, then where the hell are they?
You don't think they got a hold of the diamonds and pulled a bump?
No.
How can you be so sure?
I got the diamonds.
Where?
I got them, all right?
Where? In the car?
No, they're not out in the car. And no, they're not on me. You want to go with me and you want to get them? Look, we can go right now. But first, listen to what I'm fucking telling you. We were fucking set up. Somebody is in league with the cops. We got a Judas in our midst, and I'm thinking that we should have our fucking heads examined for waiting around here.
That was the plan, right? We meet here.
Then where the fuck is everybody? Huh? You know what? I say that the plan became null and void once we found out we got a rat in the house. I mean, we don't even have the faintest fucking idea what happened to Blue or to Blonde. The cops could have killed them. Or they could have caught them. Yeah. They could be sweating them down at the station house right now. Oh, they don't know about the names. But they know about this place. You know, that could be happening right now. And as we sit here, cops could be in their cars driving here this very minute.
Fuck! Swear to God, I jinxed.
What?
A couple of jobs back, it was a 4-man job. We found out one of the team was an undercover cop.
Whoa. No shit.
Thank God we found out in time. Had to just forget about the whole thing. Just walk away from it all.
Alright, so who's the rat this time? Is it Mr. Blonde? Joe? I mean, look, it's Joe's show. He set the whole thing up. Maybe he set it up to set us up.
I don't buy it. Me and Joe, we go way back. What I can tell you for sure is Joe most definitely did not have anything to do with this bullshit.
Oh, wow. You and Joe go way back, huh? Look, I've known Joe since I was a kid. But me saying that Joe definitely couldn't have done this is ridiculous. I can definitely say that I definitely didn't do it because I know what I did or didn't do. But I can't definitely say that about anybody else because I don't definitely know. For all I know, you're the rat.
Hey, for all I know, you're the fucking rat.
All right, good. Now you're using your fucking head. And for all we know, he's the rat.
Hey, that guy is dying from a bullet I saw him take. Don't you be fucking calling him a rat.
Okay, look, asshole, I'm right. Somebody is a fucking rat. How many times do I have to say it to you before it sinks into your goddamn skull? Right, okay. You know what? I'm gonna go outside to get some air.
Yeah, you do that. Down that corridor, on the right. Hey, don't fucking trip on the way.
Albert, you gotta deliver on Saturday, that's all I'm telling you. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, you don't gotta keep talking to me like that. Just make sure you get her out tomorrow. No, that's gotta be the end of it. That's the last time. Yeah. All right, then. I'll speak to you later.
Joe.
Harry. Have a drink.
Thank you, Joe.
Good to see you. How's Alabama?
Alabama? I haven't seen Alabama in over a year and a half.
Thought you two were a team.
Oh, we were. Then we decided to call it quits.
What happened?
You push that woman-man thing for too long, Joe. Sooner or later it gets to you.
What you doing now?
Oh, she teamed up with Frank Migar up north. Heard they pulled off a couple of jobs. Hell of a woman, Alabama. Good little thief. So, tell me about your message.
5-man job. Busting in and busting out of a diamond wholesaler.
Ice. You have anybody who can move ice afterwards? I don't know anyone who can move ice afterwards.
Don't worry about that. I got people waiting for it. Whatever happened to Marcellus Spivey? Didn't he always shift your ice?
He did, but he's doing 20 up in Susanville.
What for?
Bad luck, I guess. What's the exposure like?
2 minutes tops. But it's a tough 2 minutes. It's daylight, during working hours, dealing with the crowd. You'll have the guys to deal with the crowd.
How many employees?
Around 20. Security's pretty lax. They almost always deal in boxes, rough, uncut stones they get from the syndicate. But on particular day, this wholesaler's getting a big shipment of polished stones from Israel. They're like a way station. They're gonna get picked up in the morning and sent to Vermont.
No, they're not. What's the cut, Papa?
Juicy, Junior. Real juicy.
Hey, look, man. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna split. Check into a motel, lay low for a couple of days. Oh, shit. Did he die on us or what?
Hey, he ain't dead yet.
So what is it?
He just passed out.
Oh, he scared me to death. I thought he was dead for sure.
Well, he will be dead for sure if you don't get him to a hospital.
We can't take him to a hospital.
Look, that bullet in his belly, it's my fault. Now, while that might not mean much to you, it means a hell of a lot to me. So I ain't gonna just sit around and wait for him to die.
All right, look, man. First things first. Staying here is just goofy. We need to book up.
What do you suggest? We check into a motel? We got a guy with a bullet in his belly. He can't walk. He bleeds like a stuck pig. And when he's awake, he screams in pain.
All right, you got an idea? Spit it out.
Joe could help him. If we can get in touch with Joe, Joe could get a doctor to come and see him or take him to a doctor.
All right, look. Assuming that we can even trust Joe, how are you going to get in touch with him? Huh? He was supposed to be here, but he ain't, which is making me nervous about being here. And even if Joe is on the up and up, he is not going to be happy with us. Joe planned a robbery, and now he's got a bloodbath on his hands. Dead cops, dead robbers, dead civilians. Fuck, Jesus Christ. You know what, I tend to doubt that Joe is going to have a lot of sympathy for our plight. And if I was him, I'd be putting as much distance between me and this mess as humanly possible.
Look, before you got here, Mr. Orange was asking me to drop him off at a hospital. Now, I don't like the idea of handing him over to the cops more than you do. But if we don't, he's gonna die. Look, the man practically begged me. I told him to hold off till Joe got here.
Joe ain't getting here. We're on our own. And I don't know a goddamn body that can help him. You know somebody, call them.
I don't know anybody.
All right, look. We drop him off at the hospital, right? Since he don't know nothing about us, I say it's his decision. Come on.
He knows something about me.
You didn't tell him your name, did you?
Look, he knows my first name and where I'm from. That's it.
Why?
I told him where I was from a few days ago. It was part of natural conversation.
And what's with telling him your name when you weren't supposed to?
He asked! I mean, we had just gotten away from the cops. He had just gotten shot. It was my fault that he got shot, right? He's screaming in pain. He's a fucking bloody mess. I swear to God, I thought he was going to die right then and there. I'm trying to comfort him, console him, telling him he's going to be okay, that I'm going to be there for him. And then he asked me my name. I mean, the man was dying. What the fuck do you want me to say? Sorry, I can't give you that information because it's against the rules. Well, maybe I should have, but I couldn't. So fuck you and fuck Joe.
You know what? I don't doubt that it was a beautiful moment.
Hey, don't fucking patronize me. Look, don't you fucking patronize me.
One question. Do they have a sheet on you where you're from?
Of course.
Well, that's that then. You know what? I was already worried about mugshot possibilities. But now, he knows A, what you look like, B, what your first name is, C, where you're from, and D, what your speciality is. You know what? They ain't gonna have to show him a hell of a lot of pictures just to pick you out. That's it, right? You didn't tell him anything else that I could just narrow down the selection.
If I have to tell you to back up one more time, you and me are gonna go round and round, huh?
Look, we can't take him to a hospital.
If we don't, he's gonna die.
And I'm very sorry about that. Some fellas are lucky, and some fellas just ain't.
The motherfucking bastard! You bastard! No! Yeah, bastard!
Fuck you!
You fucking bastard! Fuck! Motherfucker.
Let's do this.
Shoot me.
motherfucker.
You wanna
Yeah,
fucking shoot
yeah,
me?
pull the
Fucking shoot
trigger.
me.
Fuck you, White! Fuck you! I didn't create this situation. I'm just dealing with it. You're acting like a first-year fucking thief, and I'm acting like a professional. They get him, they can get you. And they get you, they get closer to me. And that can't happen. And you, oh, you motherfucker, you're looking at me like it's my fault? I didn't tell him my name. I didn't tell him where I was from. I didn't tell him what I knew better than to tell him. Fuck, 15 minutes ago, you almost told me your name. Yeah, buddy. You are stuck in a situation that you created. If you want to throw bad looks somewhere, throw them in a mirror. You want to shoot somebody, take that fucking gun and stick it down your throat.
You kids don't play so rough, somebody's gonna start crying.
Blonde, what happened? You alright? How'd you get away? Seriously, really? How'd you get away? You saw what happened to me, right? I found a hole and I just booked. Where's Blue? You know, that was the big question we had. What happened to Mr. Blonde and Mr. Blue? Yeah, they killed Mr. Brown. Oh, he got it bad. He's alive, but not for long.
Enough. You better start talking, asshole. Because we got shit we need to talk about. We're already freaked out. We need you acting freaky like we need a bag on our hip.
So tough.
We think we got a rat in the house.
So I guarantee we got a rat in the house.
What would ever make you think that?
That's supposed to be funny?
Look, this place just isn't safe anymore.
We're getting out of here. You should come with us.
Oh, nobody's going anywhere.
Piss on this turd. We're out of here. Come on.
Don't take another step, Mr. White.
Fucking asshole, it's your fucking fault we're in so much trouble. Fuck you!
What's this guy's problem?
What's my problem? Yeah, I got a problem. Yeah, I got a big fucking problem with trigger-happy madmen who almost get me shot.
What are you talking about?
That fucking shooting spree in the store!
Fuck them. They set up the alarm. They got what they deserved.
You almost shot me, asshole. If I'd known what sort of a guy you were, I'd have never agreed to work with you.
You gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?
The fuck you say to me? I don't think I heard that quite clearly. You wanna start saying that again?
I said, are you gonna bark all day, dog, or are you gonna bite?
Wanna get bit?
No. Fucking knock it off! Hey, fucking knock it off! Both of you assholes, calm the fuck down. This isn't a fucking playground here. Oh my god, I don't believe you two assholes. Both of you have got 10 years on me, and I'm the only one acting like a professional here. Fuck! You both are acting like goddamn juveniles. Juveniles, that's right, yeah. You ever worked with juveniles? That's you two motherfuckers. Always fighting and always threatening to kill one another.
Hey, you said it yourself. You thought about taking him out.
You fucking said that.
Yes, yeah, I did, all right? But that time has passed. Right now, this guy is the only one I completely trust. He's too fucking homicidal to be in with the cops.
You're taking his side.
Nah, man, fuck sides. What we need is a little solidarity here. Somebody is sticking a poker up our asses, and we need to figure out whose hand is on the handle. Now look, I know that I'm no piece of shit, okay? And I'm fairly certain that you're okay, and I'm fucking positive that you're on the level. So, we need to figure out who the bad guy is.
Well, I sure as shit was exciting, man. Well, I bet you're a big Lee Marvin fan, aren't you? Me too, man. I mean, look at me. I fucking love that guy. You got me shaking over here. I'm about to have a heart attack.
This motherfucker.
There's something that I want to show you guys. So, follow me.
Follow you where?
Down to my car.
Why?
It's a surprise.
Look, we still need to get out of here.
No. We're gonna sit here and wait.
For what? The cops?
No, for nice guy Eddie.
Whoa, nice guy Eddie. What makes you think nice guy Eddie is anywhere but on a plane halfway to Costa Rica?
Because I just talked to him and he's on his way down here.
You spoke to nice guy Eddie.
Yeah,
Why didn't you say anything before?
because you didn't ask.
Howdy fucking hard. You couldn't say something during your little pissing contest with White?
All right, now, what did nice guy say?
Well, you say he's on his way down here, so in the meantime, we show you guys something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. You, my friend, are a fucking piece of work, you know that?
Well, we gotta wait for nice guy Eddie anyway, so let's talk to our boy in the blue here. See if he knows anything about this rat business.
Man, that's not a bad idea. Let's get him the fuck out of here.
What is going on here?
Nice guy. We got a big fucking problem, man.
I don't know what's going on here. Where the fuck is Joe?
Holy shit. This guy's all fucked up.
Yeah, no shit. He's gonna fucking die if you don't take him to a hospital.
Look, nice guy, we got a big fucking problem, man. We were set up. The cops were waiting for us.
Whoa, String Bean. Nobody set anybody up.
The cops were there, man. They were waiting for us.
Bullshit.
Hey, fuck you, man. You weren't there. We were. And I'm telling you, the cops had that store staked out.
Okay, Mr. Detective, I'll bite. Who did it then?
What the fuck do you think we've been asking each other, huh?
And what are your answers, huh? Is it me? You think I set you up?
I don't know, all right? But somebody fucking set us up.
Nobody did! You fucking assholes. You turn a goddamn jewelry store into a wild west shootout, and then you wonder why the cops show up?
Where's Joseph?
I didn't talk to him yet. But I spoke to Dove. Dove spoke to him, said Dad is coming down here. And that he's fucking pissed.
Shit, I told you he'd be pissed.
Fuck all that. What are you gonna do about
Jesus
him?
Christ, give me a fucking chance to breathe, will ya? I got a few questions of my own here.
You ain't dying. He is.
I'll call someone.
Who?
I'll call a fucking snake charmer. Who the fuck do you think I'll call? Call a fucking doctor, okay? Take care of him, fix him right up. Now where the fuck are Brown and Blue, huh?
Brown's dead. We don't know what happened to Blue.
Nobody saw what happened to Blue?
Well, he's either dead or alive, or the cops got him or they don't.
Fantastic. I take it this is the bastard you were telling me about? Why the fuck are you guys beating up on him?
Yeah, so he'll tell us what he knows about the setup.
Will you stop it with that shit already? You beat on this prick enough, he's gonna tell you that he started the Chicago fire. That don't necessarily make it so now, does it? Now, first thing fucking last, where's the shit?
Look, I got a bag. And I stashed it till I could be sure that this place wasn't a police station.
Well, let's go get it then. And while we're at it, we gotta get rid of all those cars outside. Because right now, this place looks like Sam's hot car lot. Okay? You, stay here, babysit Orange and the cop. Okay? You two are with me. Pick a car each and I'll follow you. Ditch those cars and I'll come pick you up. Then we go and get the stones and come back here. And while we're at it, and I'm following you, I'll arrange for some kind of a doctor for our friend here, okay?
Hey. We can't leave them here with him.
Why the fuck not?
Because he's a fucking psychopath. And if you think Joe's pissed off at us, ain't nothing compared to how pissed off I am at Joe for putting me in the same room with this motherfucker.
See the shit I gotta put up with? Ever since I walked through the door, Mr. White's just been going off on me, blah, 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 all this fucking shit.
Hey, he's the reason the store turned into a fucking shooting gallery. What are you, some sort of a silent partner? Tell him!
Yeah, I mean, look, he went crazy in the store, but he seems all right now.
Hey, this is what he was doing. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Fuck him, alright? I told him not to touch the fucking alarm. If they wouldn't have done what I told them not to do in the first place, they'd still be alive.
That's your excuse for going on a kill fucking rampage?
I don't like alarms, Mr. White.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up, all of you! How the fuck does it matter who stays with the cop, huh? You think they're gonna let him go after he's seen all our faces? You should have never let him out of the trunk in the first place.
Look, we were just hoping he'd tell us who set us up.
There's no fucking setup! Here's the news. Blondie, you stay here, take care of them too. Pink, White, you're with me. Because if Dad gets here and he sees all those cars parked outside, I swear to God, he's gonna be as pissed at me as he is at you! Let's go!
Alone at last. Now. Where were we?
I told you! I don't know anything about any fucking setup. I've been on the job for 8 months. Nobody tells me anything. I don't know anything. You can torture me if you want, but I cannot...
I like that. I like the sound of that.
You mean your boss said there was no setup?
My what?
Your boss. He said there was no setup.
Listen. There's one thing I'm gonna make clear to you. I don't have a boss, all right? Nobody tells me what to do. Do you understand that? Do you fucking understand that, you son of a bitch?
All right. You don't have a boss. All right.
Now look, I'm not gonna bullshit you, all right? I don't give a fuck about what you know or what you don't know. I want to torture you for a while regardless. Not to get any information out of you, but because it's amusing to you. To torture a cop. You can say anything you want, man. Because I've heard it all before. All you could do is pray for a quick death. Which I guarantee you're not gonna get. You ever heard of K. Billy's Super Sound of the 70s Weekend? One of my personal
duo known as Stealer's Wheel when they recorded this Dylan-esque pop bubblegum favorite from April of 1974 that reached up to number 5 as K. Billy's Super Sounds of the 70s continues.
Scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm running, I'll get down the stairs. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to
Now, was that as good for you as it was for me? Hey, what's going on? Did you hear that?
Stop me. Please don't. No. Please, I'm begging you, please. I won't say anything about any of you. Stop! No!
Use your words, goddammit.
Stop, please.
Use your words, goddammit.
Please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. Please. I'm begging you, please. Any of you fucking guys. Please. I'm begging you. Please. I have a kid back home. I have a wife. Please.
You all fucking through now? Have some fire, scarecrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Reservoir Dogs, Act 2.
Sid, stop. You're embarrassing me. You don't got to tell me what I already know. You have a couple of bad months. You do what every businessman in the world does. I don't care if he's Donald fucking Trump or Irvin the Tailor. You write it out. Yeah, come in. Yeah, all right, Sid. Hey, look, there's a friend of mine. Yeah, I gotta go. Bye. Hey. Kid, how's freedom? Pretty good, ain't it?
It's a change.
Yeah, ain't that the sad truth? Who's your parole officer?
Some guy named Scignetti. Seymour Scignetti.
How is he?
He's a fucking asshole, man. Won't let me leave the halfway house.
It ceases to amaze me. Some fucking jungle bunny goes out there and slits an old lady's throat for 25 cents, gets Doris Day as a parole officer. Good fellow like you gets some ball-busting prick.
Hey, you know, Joe, I really want to thank you for all those care packages that you sent me on the inside.
You think I was gonna forget about you? Don't even mention it. I wish we could have done more.
Say hello to the motherfucker on the inside.
My man.
Joe Cabo's doing a job. And take a big, fat guess who he wants on his dream team.
Hey, this had better not be some Freddie New in that joke.
This ain't no joke, man. I'm in there. I'm up his ass.
Yes! Congratulations. Come on, tell me.
So nice guy Eddie calls me. Says Joe Cabo wants to meet. He says to wait around for a phone call. Well, after 3 goddamn days of waiting for that fucking phone to ring, he finally calls me last night. Says he's gonna pick me up in 15 minutes.
And who all picked you up?
Nice guy. He took me to this bar.
Wait. What bar?
Smoky Pete's at Gardena. Walking through that door, and that's when I meet Joe. And some guy named Mr. White. It's a phony name. My name's Mr. Orange.
Mr. Orange. Okay, Mr. Orange. You ever seen this motherfucker before?
Who, Mr. White?
Yes, Mr. Orange, Mr. White.
No, never seen him before. He ain't familiar. He isn't one of Cabo's soldiers either. No, you can just tell they're real close.
How can you tell?
The way they talk, you can just tell they're real buddies.
So did the two of you talk?
Who, me and Joe?
No, Mr. White.
A little.
What about?
The Brewers.
Milwaukee Brewers.
There was a game on last night. He made a real killing off of it.
Interesting. Well, if this crook's a Brewers fan, then his ass has gotta be from Wisconsin. And I bet you everything from a D-Lie Joe to a Dan DeFino that in Milwaukee, they've got a sheet on this white motherfucker's ass. Listen, I want you to go through logs of guys from old Milwaukee with a history of armed robbery. I'll put a name to the face.
Yeah, come in.
I see you sitting there and I can hardly believe my eyes. How you doing, Big?
Fine now.
Man, I gotta personally apologize, man. I should have picked you up at the pen when you got out. This entire week's been crazy, man. I had my head up my ass the entire time.
Yeah, funny you should mention that. That's exactly what me and your father were talking about. You know how your head's been up your ass lately?
No, seriously, I mean, I walked through the door and he's like, Vic, finally, somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. Vic, my son, Eddie, is a fuck up. And I say, Joe, I could have told you that.
Come on, I'm not telling tales out of school here. Tell him yourself, Joe.
I'm sorry you had to hear it this way, Eddie, but when Vic asked me how business had been, well, you don't lie to a guy who's just done 4 years in the slammer for you.
Of course. Come here, you. You want something? You want something?
All right. Enough. Playtime's over. You two want to roll around the floor, go and go to Eddie's office, not mine.
Daddy, did you see that?
What?
Guy had me on the ground trying to fuck me.
Fucking wish.
Hey, you sick bastard, I don't see you that way. I mean, I like you a lot, but come on.
Hey, if I was a pirate, Eddie, I wouldn't throw you to the crew.
No, you'd keep me for yourself. Because for 4 years in the slammer makes him appreciate crime right when he sees it, huh?
I might break you, nice guy, but I'll make you my dog's bitch.
Ain't that a sad sight, Daddy? Guy walks into prison all slick, walks out talking shit like as if it's all backed up into his brain and it's coming out of his mouth now.
You two finished? Look, we're talking some serious shit here when you came in, Eddie. Now, we got some big problems to solve. Now, Eddie, you want to sit down and help us solve them, or do you want to piss fart around? Now, Vic is telling us he's got some parole problems.
Really? Who's your PO?
Seymour Scagnetti.
Scagnetti, fuck. Heard he's a motherfucker.
He's a motherfucker, man. Won't let me leave the halfway house till I get some piece of shit job.
But he's coming back to work for us, right?
I wanna, but can't be working for you guys, be worried about the 10 o'clock curfew.
We can do something for him, can we, Eddie?
And this isn't as bad as it looks, to be honest. There are a lot of legitimate jobs that we can offer you. I mean, off the top of my head, put you on rotation at Long Beach as a dock worker?
I want to lift crates, man.
You don't have to lift shit, okay? I mean, you got a time card that's being stamped every day. Scagnetti comes sniffing around, pays you a surprise visit, you're gone that day. Part of your job is moving around.
I tell you not to worry. Vic was worried.
Aw, were you?
I appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. I want to know when I can come back and do some real work.
Well, it's hard to say, Toothpick. I mean, things are kind of...
Dad, I got an idea. I mean, hear me out. I know you don't like using any of the boys for these jobs, but it's been nothing but good luck for us. He's a fucking rabbit's foot, for crying out loud. I'd like to have him in. You know he can handle himself, and you damn well know you can trust him. Come on, Dad, what do you say?
How do you feel about doing a heist with about 5 other guys?
I fucking love that.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Come on.
So, what kind of questions did Cabo ask us?
He asked me where I was from, who I knew. He asked me how I knew Nice Guy and if I'd done time before, shit like that. He asked me if I'd done armed robbery before. I read him the credits.
Tell me more about Cabo. Tell me more.
Cabo's a cool guy. Real smooth, real cool. You seen The Godfather, right?
Of course I've seen The Godfather. Who? Sonny? Michael? Vito
The
Corleone?
motherfucker looks exactly like Don Vito Corleone.
Yeah, the man. So, did you use the Commode story?
What the fuck's the Commode story?
It's a scene, motherfucker. Memorize it.
What is it? What is this, a theater? I ain't no actor, man.
That is exactly what you are. Look, an undercover cop has got to be Marlon Brando. To do this job, you gotta be a great actor. You gotta be naturalistic as hell. Because if you're not a great actor, you're a bad actor. And bad acting, now that's bullshit in this job.
Captain, what is this?
It's an amusing anecdote about a drug deal. You know, something funny that happened while he was on the job.
And I'm supposed to memorize this?
No. It's like a joke, you see. You remember what's important, and the rest you just make up on your own. And the way to make it your own is to keep saying it, and saying it, and saying it, and saying it. Listen, the thing you gotta remember are the details. Now, the details are what sell the story. This particular story takes place in the men's room. So you got to know the details about this men's room. You got to know if they have a blower to dry their hands, or the stalls ain't got no doors, if they have a powdered or liquid soap, or whether the water is hot or not. And if you do your job well when telling the story, everyone should believe it. And if you told the story to someone who's actually taking a piece in this particular men's room, and you get one detail that they remember correctly, they'll swear by it. Good luck, Freddie.
This was... Fuck! This was during the Los Angeles marijuana strike of '86. I still had a connection back then, which was insane because you couldn't get weed anywhere back then. I still had a connection with this hippie chick up in Santa Cruz. My friends all knew about it. They'd call me and say, "Hey Fred, don't use your fucking name." They'd call me and say, hey buddy, the next time you go out there, you mind buying some for us as well? They knew I smoked. They thought I was out there anyway, I could buy some for them. Turned out, every time I was out there, I was buying weed for 4 or 5 different guys. Finally I said, fuck this shit. I'm making this bitch rich. She hasn't done jack shit. She hasn't even met these guys. I'm doing all the work. So I get together with her. And I say, hey, I'm sick of this. Either I tell my friends to find themselves a different source of weed, or you give me a bunch and I sell it for you. Give you the money minus 10%. And I get my pot for free. So I did that for a while. Now that turned out to be a pain in my ass. I had people calling me on my phone all fucking day. Hey buddy, when's the next time you're gonna go out there? Motherfucker, I'm trying to watch a movie over here. How about I call you back? Those same rinky-dink potheads, they show up at my door. I have my shit laid out in $60 bags. They don't want $60 worth. They want $10 worth. Fuck, I don't know what $10 worth looks like. Breaking it up is a pain in my ass. Hey, but buddy, if I have that much laying around, I'll smoke it. Motherfucker, your smoking habits ain't my problem. You've been smoking for 5 years, how about you be an adult about it? Turns out I'm the best guy she has. She depends a lot on me for her business. Now this is a weird situation, boys, because I don't know if you remember what it was like in '86, but it was a major fucking drought. People were smoking the wood in their pipe and resin for months, and this bitch had a bunch. And she was begging me to sell it for her. Finally, I said, I'm sick of this. I ain't going to be Joe the pot man anymore. I'll take a little, sell it to my close friends. She agrees to this. Says same deal as before. My pot for free and 10%. So long as I help her out on that weekend. Usually she'd have a brother tag along, but he was in county unexpectedly. What for? Oh, traffic ticket's gone to work. Motherfucker got pulled over by some pigs, off he went to jail. Now anyway, Joe, I don't want to do this. I got a bad feeling about this. But she keeps asking me, and fucking asking me, and also she keeps asking me. So finally I say yes, just to get her to stop talking. Now off we go to the fucking train station.
You're picking up the buyer at the train station.
Yeah.
And you're carrying the weed, aren't you?
Yeah, the buyer needed it right away. Don't ask me why. Anyway, I'm at the train station waiting for this guy at the platform. Now I got my weed in one of those travel-on bags, and I need to take a piss. So I tell my contact, I'm off to the boys' room. I enter the men's room,
And who do I see standing right there in front of me? 6 Los Angeles County sheriffs. Oh, and a fucking German shepherd.
Wait. They were waiting for you.
No, man, they're just a bunch of cops hanging around the bathroom talking. But soon as I walked through that door, they stopped talking. Now they're staring at me.
That's fucking hard, man.
Tell me about it. These fucking cops, they're standing right there. And the dog starts barking. I mean, it's barking at me. It's obvious he's barking at me. Everything I got, every fiber in my being, every part of my soul is telling me only one thing. Get the fuck out of there, man. But panic, it hits me right in the core. Right in the soul. And I'm standing there struck with the shock of it all. And the fucking cops, they can smell it on me. Sure as the fucking dog can, they can smell it on me. Just imagine that's the bathroom. Let me show you what it looked like.
So my gun's drawn, right? I got it aimed right at him. I tell him, freeze, don't fucking move. And the little idiot's looking at me, nodding his head yes, saying, I know. Meanwhile, his right hand is creeping toward his glove box. So I scream at him, asshole, you better fucking freeze right now. And he's still looking at me, saying, I know. And his right hand is still going for the glove box. I tell him, buddy, I'm gonna shoot you in the face right now if you don't put your hands on the fucking dash. And the guy's girlfriend, Chuck, are you out of your mind? Put your hands on the dash like the officer said. The guy snaps out of it and casually puts his hands on the dash. He doesn't even have the slightest idea how close he came to get the shot.
That's how you do it, kid? That's how you deal with a situation, huh? You shit your pants and then you dive right in and swim.
Cheers.
Hey, I know what I'm talking about, all right? Black women ain't the same as white women.
There's a slight fucking difference.
Oh, ha, look, laugh all you want. All right, but what a white bitch will put up with, a black bitch will not put up with for even a minute. I mean, they got a line, right? And you cross it, they fuck you up.
You know, I hate to admit it, but I gotta go with him on this. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, Mr. Expert? How come every black guy I know treats a woman like a piece of shit?
Shut the fuck up. Every day it's something new with you guys.
Fucking parasite crawled up your ass, man.
The fuck you say to me?
Whoa. Let's just simmer down, shall we? No need for any of this. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I think this group needs? A little team building exercise.
When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know things are hooked on feeling. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. It's as sweet as candy. Its taste is on my mind. Girl, you got me thirsty for another cup of got a bug from you, girl, but I don't need no cure. I just stay affected if I can for sure. All the good love when we're all alone, keep it up, girl.
Shut that off. You guys like to kid around and giggle and tell jokes, huh? Giggling like a bunch of little girls in the schoolyard. Well, let me tell you a joke. 5 guys sitting in the bullpen, San Quentin, wondering how the fuck they got there. What do we do wrong? What are we supposed to do? What should we do next? It's all your fault, his fault, my fault, all that bullshit. Then one of them has a bright idea. I know. Says when we were organizing this whole caper, all we did was sit around all day and tell fucking jokes. Got the message? Look, when this caper's over, and I'm sure it's going to be a big success, hell, we'll all go down to Hawaii and I'll roar and laugh with all of you. But until then, it's business. Now, with the exception of Eddie and myself, who you already know, you're going to be using aliases. Under no circumstances do you tell anyone your real name or anything about yourself. That includes where you're from, your wife's name, you might have done time, about a bank in St. Petersburg you might have robbed. You don't say jack shit about who you are, where you're from, or what you've done. Only thing you talk about is what you're gonna do. That way, the only people who know the members of the team are Eddie and myself. That's the way I like it. Because in the unlikely event that any one of you get apprehended by the cops, not that that's likely to happen. I mean, it most definitely will not happen. It has never happened. Well, then you've got nothing to deal with. You don't know anybody's name. Sure, you know Eddie's name, and you know my name. That I don't care about. You gotta prove it. I'm worried. And besides, that way you gotta trust me. That's the way I like it. Look, I put this together and I picked every man for it. None of you approached me. I came to you. I know you. I know your work. I know your reputation. I know you as men. Except for this guy. But he's okay. If he wasn't okay, he wouldn't be here, okay? Now, let's introduce everybody to everybody. But once again, at the risk of sounding redundant, if I even think I hear somebody telling or referring to anyone by their Christian name, it won't want to be you, okay? So, we got Mr. Brown, Mr. Orange, Mr. Blue, Mr. Blonde, Mr. White, and Mr. Pink.
Oh, why am I Mr. Pink?
Because you're a faggot, all right?
Why can't we just pick out our own colors?
No. I tried that before. You get 5 guys all wanting to be Mr. Black, and because nobody knows nobody's gonna back down. No, I pick. You're Mr. Pink. Just be grateful you're not Mr. Yellow.
All right, but Mr. Brown's too close to Mr. Shit.
Well, look, Mr. Pink sounds like Mr. Pussy. So, you know what, how about if I'm Mr. Purple? I'll be Mr. Purple.
No, Mr. Purple's doing another job. You're gonna be Mr. Pink.
Hey. Who gives a fuck what your color is?
Whoa. That's really easy for you to say. You got a cool sounding name, right, Mr. White? Well, how about, if you don't mind, Mr. Pink, you want to trade?
No, look, nobody's trading nobody. What do you think this is, a goddamn fucking city council meeting? Look, Mr. Pink, we got 2 ways here, right? My way or the highway. Now, you can go down either one. So which is it gonna be, Mr. Pink?
Jesus Christ, Joe, I mean, you know, fucking forget about it. You know, it's beneath me. I'm Mr. Pink. All right, let's just move on.
I'll move on when I'm ready to move on. You all got the goddamn message? I'm so goddamn mad I can hardly talk. Right, let's get to work.
All right. Let's go over it. How are you? I'm at the door. Make sure no one gets in or out. Brown.
I'm in the car parked on the other side of the street. I'll wait for Mr. Orange to give me the signal, and then I'll pull up in front of the store.
Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blue.
Crowd control. We handle the customers and the employees in the display area.
I got the customers, he's got the employees in the display area.
Myself and Mr. Pink.
We're going to take the manager in the back and make him give us those diamonds. We're there for those stones, period. And since no display cases are being fucked with, no alarm should be going off. Now we're in and out of there 2 minutes, not 1 second longer.
All right, let's get the hell out of here and get some rest. Got a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Say, Mr. Blue, you look like someone who's been around the block a few times.
You saying I'm old?
No. I'm just curious. Hope that manager decides to not hand over the stones.
Look, when you're dealing with stores like this, they're insured up to their ass. They're not supposed to give you any resistance whatsoever. If you get a customer or an employee who thinks he's Charles Bronson, You take the butt of that gun and hit him straight on the nose. Drops him straight down. Everyone jumps. He falls down, blood spurting from his nose, screaming. Freaks everyone out. After that, no one will say jack shit to you. Of course, you might get some bitch come up to you talking shit, but you give her a look to say you're gonna get it in the face next, and watch her shut the fuck up. Of course, if it's a manager, that's a different story. Managers are supposed to know that they shouldn't fuck you around. So if you've got one of them giving you static, he probably thinks he's a cowboy. And what you've got to do is break that son of a bitch in two. If you want to know something, and he won't tell you, you've got to cut off his fingers. Start with the little one, and then you tell him the thumb's next. After that, he'll tell you if he's wearing ladies' underwear. I'm hungry. Let's go and get a taco.
Don't murder me! Please! I swear, I'm begging you. I won't say anything about any of you fucking guys. Please! Don't murder me! Stop!
You'll through.
Please! Please!
You'll fucking through.
I have a key back home. Please! Don't murder me! Please! Please!
Have some fire, scarecrow.
Hey. What's your name? I'm Marvin. Marvin what? It's Marvin Nash. Listen to me, Marvin. I'm a cop. I know. You do? Your name is Freddy something. Freddy. You, Doc. Frankie Forcade introduced us once. About 5 months ago. Fuck. I don't remember any of that. I do. How's my face? I don't know what to tell you, Marvin. That sick bastard! That fucking sick fucking bastard! You need to hold on now, Marvin. There are cops just round the corner, waiting to move in. What the fuck are they waiting for? That motherfucker, he cut off my ear! He slashed my face! On the farm! And I'm fucking dying! I don't know any of that. All they know is they're not gonna make a move until they see Joe Cabo walking through that door. Joe Cabo. That's who I was standing undercover for. Now you heard them. He's on the way. So don't pussy out on me now, Marvin. We're just gonna sit here and bleed and wait for Cabo to show his face through that door. We're just gonna wait. Wait.
What the fuck happened here?
Fuck.
Fuck. You fucking move.
Fuck it out. Fucking move. Yeah. What happened? Lord went crazy, man. He slashed up the cop's face. He fucking cut off his ear. He was gonna burn him alive.
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
I said, Blonde went crazy. He cut off the cop's face. He slashed off his ears. He was gonna burn him alive.
This cop?
Eddie.
Eddie,
No,
no.
no, no!
Eddie!
He went crazy? Something like that? Worse or better?
He was pulling a bird, man. He was gonna kill the cop. Then he was gonna kill me. Then he was gonna wait for you guys to walk in through that door. Then he was gonna blow you to hell. Then he was gonna make off with the diamonds.
What'd I tell you? Sick piece of shit was a stone cold psycho.
You could have asked him all this. If you hadn't just fucking killed him. Told him everything while he was going down on his face, man.
I don't fucking buy it. It don't make sense.
Makes perfect sense, Eddie. You didn't see how he behaved during the job. We did. We saw how he acted.
Look, he's right about the ear. It's hacked off.
Alright. Well, let me just say this out loud just to get it straight in my head. According to you, Blonde was about to kill you. And then when we came back, killed the rest of us, grabbed the diamonds and scram. That's your story. I'm correct about that, right?
I swear on my mother's grave, man. That's how it went down.
See, the man you killed was just released from prison. He was caught at a company warehouse full of hot items, and all he had to do to walk away was say my dad's name. But he kept his mouth shut, and he did his time. He did 4 years for us, and he did him like a man. And we were very grateful for it. So, Mr. Orange, you mean to tell me that this very good friend of mine, who did 4 years in prison for my father, who in those 4 years never made a deal no matter what they dangled in front of him, you mean to tell me that now that he's free and we are making good on our commitment to him, that he's just gonna fucking decide out of that fucking blue to rip us off? No, Mr. Orange. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
What the hell for? It'd just be more bullshit. This man set us up.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry, Eddie, I do.
Right, what are you talking about, Joe?
This pile of shit has been working for the LAPD.
What?
This piece of shit's working for the LAPD, aren't you?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Hey, Joe. I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong.
The hell I am.
Joe, you gotta trust me on this, right? He's a good kid, right? He wouldn't do that. I get it, you're hot. You're super fucking pissed. All of us are a little emotional. But you're barking up the wrong tree, right? He's a good kid. I know him, right? This man wouldn't do that, right? He's a good kid.
You don't know jack shit. This rotten bastard tipped off the cops and got Mr. Brown and Mr. Blue killed.
Mr. Blue's dead?
Dead as Dillinger.
This motherfucker killed Wick.
Hey, how do we know all this?
He's the only one I wasn't 100% sure of. Should have had my fucking head examined going ahead when I wasn't 100% sure. But he seemed like a good kid. And I was impatient and greedy and all the things that fuck you up.
That's your proof?
You don't need proof when you got instinct. I ignored it before, but not no more.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Put that fucking gun down.
Joe, you make no mistake, I'm not gonna let you make.
Larry, stop pointing that fucking gun at my dad.
That's okay. Larry and me have been friends a long time. He's not gonna shoot me. We like each other too much.
Larry, it's been a long time. Quite a few jobs, okay? There's no need for any of this, all right? Just put our guns down and settle this with a fucking conversation, okay?
Joe, you kill that man, you die next. I repeat, you kill that man, you die next.
Come on, guys. Nobody wants this. We're supposed to be fucking professionals here.
Joe, don't make me do this.
Larry, we've been friends a long time, okay? You respect my dad and I respect you, but I'll put a bullet right through your fucking heart if you don't put that gun down.
God damn it, Joe, don't make me do this.
Larry, stop putting the gun back!
Shit. Motherfucker. Hey, sorry, kid. Looks like we're gonna do some time, huh?
I'm a cop. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why? Put the fucking gun down! You don't want to do this. Put the gun down! Put the fucking gun down! Get off the shoot you, man!
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Reservoir Dogs. I'd like to call the cast of Reservoir Dogs.
Sid Abbas as nice guy Eddie. And he is the man who has written the stage adaptation of Reservoir Dogs. Arjun Bowman as Mr. Pig. Alejandro Chelli as Marvin Nash. Akshay Gehi as Mr. Orange and Freddie Moonlight. Greg Cuenca as Mr. White. Greg Lunn as Mr. Blue. Brian McKenzie as Joey Cabo. Chinamay Prince as Holderick. Mario Silva as Mr. Brown. Sid Shirvakash as Mr. Brown. Production, Gayatri, Meghna, Soumya, Vaishali, Monica. Thank you, man. Lights and sounds by Mr. Clifford. Producer, Seema Kundar. My assistant director, my AK-47, Aditi Nath.